I remember game 1 he went Rosa, or maybe it was Pikachu. I think he might have gone Pika game 1 and then switched to Rosa and then did way better with the Pikachu.
Really?
But we are just gonna see the Rosa and the Steve coming out. Game 1, PS2.
Vote for eShell Tag, the classic.
A little late on that one.
Yeah. So what I see Vencho doing that not a lot of other Steves doing is that he builds the he builds like the one block on the ground and then one in the air, and that really stuffs out a lot of approach options compared to like the 2-block wall, because you're able to move back while doing it, and like you're forced to destroy a block, but you can always just react to what you're doing. So he is like that like messes a lot of players up, especially like when you have like stone building that, like it's so hard to break most of the time if you're like a weak character like Rosa doesn't really have like good block breaking options. But we see a very strong start from Vencho, 106%.
Yeah. Something else cool about the walls that he's building, I think Gimmer might have made a video on this, but since you can walk through, and we're gonna see a really deep forward air.
Yeah,
take that first stock. But you can walk through, obviously, if there's no block on the bottom, you can just walk through and it'll disappear. So if they jump over, you can obviously up air and try to combat that.
Yeah,
or you can just
Vencho does
run
that a lot.
forward and jump through the wall and kind of escape that way.
What Vencho likes doing is that he likes to bait people into breaking the bottom blocks, so then he can minecart through it, which is another really strong option.
And then we're going to see, I don't even know what he converted off of here.
Up tilt probably, but that's a
of damage.
good
Yeah,
66%.
60, yeah, 66.
Yeah. Binch, not really respecting minecart as much as he should. Kind of not really like. I think like poking with Luma is gonna be the best like bet in this matchup. But I think he's not really used to like dealing with like a really competent Steve that knows how to use blocks as well as let's say Caden with his like more like fundamental scrap Roy. Yeah, try to go for another setup. Just gonna get walled out. No iron though on Vencho. Good roll read, not gonna kill.
That force smash needed a little more charge to kill. But yeah, no iron. He does have a diamond on deck for the next stop.
This is to see why we're here. Vencho breaking that. I wonder if he can F smash. I wonder if Luma could F smash that block. That'd be really funny. I also think Starbits will be really good to interrupt mining. But the hard part with Rosa is just getting a kill, right? So we'll see Vencho. We'll see how Vencho plays around kill percent. But he seems to know.
Yeah, we're gonna see that smash taking that.
He seems to know a little bit about Rosa counterplay, how to deal with Luma. Most of the time, you just want to knock him off stage. I don't really know how like Luma works. I know if he gets knocked off stage at a high enough percent, he just dies, but sometimes he just comes back.
It depends on the amount of knockback he receives off stage.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like a jab isn't going to kill him from Steve, but like if a forward air hits him off stage, it doesn't matter how much. And I believe Luma has 36%. So if you deal that much to it.
Yeah.
Like it might be getting 36 is the instant revenge percent. I might be getting my numbers a little mixed up.
I thought it was like 27 or something.
It's more than 27. It might be some 40 something.
Tries to go for a deep forward air. Not gonna get punished for it though.
Yeah, but yeah, Luma's just gonna get knocked off. It does take Luma 9 seconds to respawn in this game.
That's 7.
I'm pretty sure
7, 9, or 11. I can't tell which one's Smash 4.
It was definitely it was 11 in Smash 4, I think, which is, and then it was cut by 2 seconds. So I think it's 9.
Vencho loves going for that cheese with block. The untackable, like if you back throw, it use techie to F smash. If you don't tech, you just die. But Binch is slowly trying to call this back a little bit.
Yeah, no, 100%. This is if he can get maybe a Luma the respawn and get a smash attack with Luma, that'll be the stock.
Yeah, Vencho really not having any mats. Backer will be doing it.
Yeah, that backer is just gonna do it. That's something I also noticed when watching Vencho is that he often just kind of runs out of mats like mid game and then never really gets them back.
But like at that point he becomes like really scrappy. It's a really good playstyle mix up, you know, where it's like you're not used. It's like Rob, where it's like he has amazing projectiles and he gets in close. You're like, whoa, I can't like punish any of this. Diamond specifically, you'll see Vencho go for gold a lot because the frame data is so much faster. Kind of the same mentality from that. But we'll see if a change counter or stage counter pick comes in clutch for Binch. Maybe a character switch, who knows? I personally think she just switched from what she seems to be doing. Yeah, I think he was doing a good job.
Yeah, no, I really liked the second stock from Binch. He just is gonna have to figure out how to kind of maneuver that first stock when.
Yeah.
And Steve definitely is gonna have those mats, and we see the battlefield pick, which is Rosa's best stage. Binch feels really comfortable on this stage.
Oh, but the pick loops, quick 75. Vencho's so consistent at those.
Yeah, and he just even jumped out. Yeah, trying to get him with the Anvil.
Trying to cover every option. Binch, though, will be getting at least some percent on the board before he loses the stock. But I think one thing about Binch as a player is that he, like, always loses the first stock first. Like, he always takes, like, longer than the... Oh, is he dead?
No, he's going to be able to make that back.
Damn,
it's really funny that you mentioned that, because back in high school, if you guys didn't know, I've known Binch for as long as I've been alive, but...
the womb right next to him.
Back in high school, at, like, our Smash tournaments... the last stock Binch was always the killer, because he'd get down to his last stock and he would reverse 3-stock you every time. So
Yeah.
I feel like he definitely starts to kind of pick his pace up as the game goes on. But we're in the first minute and we see super even percents. Yeah.
Like I think Binch and Vencho kind of have the same playstyle where it's like a lot of like feeling out up there that.
Yeah,
you gotta
holding the
upgrade
ledge
that to
a
knock it
little
off.
too
I don't
long
think that
there.
even works. I'm not really sure. That's another famous setup from Vencho, especially with gold. He always tries to like get like a rolling up tilt.
Yeah. And like I said, Binch hasn't really played as many confident Steves, so and every Steve has completely different setups.
But he seems to be doing a really good job, you know, as we said. We'll be getting the up tilts, a good 41%, but it could always be worse. Good up B, getting him out. Tries to go for maybe a Luma bait. Who doesn't get it quite yet.
Yeah, and just all of these moves from Steve, super big hitboxes, and the down tilt, and then I think that was forward air. I don't know if you noticed earlier, but the down tilt just straight up killed Luma on ledge.
Oh yeah, good call
super
out.
active down smash.
We'll be dying to 70 for that. I think I like drawing parallels between Binch and Vencho because they do really have the same like game plan where it's like both of them get progressively better as the like game goes on. You know, you get like a better understanding of your like opponent. So you really have to like rush them down, but like both players are really good at just like keeping the distance, right?
Right. And here we have the exact same situation as last game. 1 stock on Binch, 2 stocks on Vencho with relatively little mats.
But I think yeah, no, Binch is not respecting my card a lot. Good air dodge, knowing that wasn't a true combo. We'll be getting back air though, and this is slowly looking like a Vencho W.
Yeah, Binch might be able to bring this back, but this is not the position you want to be on or be at against Steve.
Good bait for high uppy, but Vencho's gonna be
Yeah, just catching all these landings.
Oh, tries to read it. Is he dead?
Oh,
doesn't get
that
the beer
block,
reverse. Yeah. Vencho will be taking a 2-0 over Binch. Honestly, like he was doing a really good job keeping the zone. Like especially game 1. Like game 2, we saw a bit of adaptation from Vencho. You know, a lot of more like setups, played a bit more like safe around Luma, especially. Didn't try to box Luma, which I think is like what you need to do.